Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 10.
New rules to keep your kids safe went into effect today. North Dakota Department of Human Services has new child care rules. Now, all child care staff members must be certified in a number of areas, including first aid and CPR. The DHS says the rules protect children, but as Valley News Team's Veronica Marshall found out, the changes are getting mixed reactions from providers.
It can happen so fast. You can just have everybody trained so that the person that's closest to the situation can respond.
Sanford's Child Development Center has been open for 35 years. Since then, all staff members have been trained on first aid, CPR, and AEDs. That means this child care center is already ahead of the Department of Human Services' new rules, but that isn't the case everywhere. The department tells me there are more than 450 child care providers in Cass County alone that are affected by these new changes.
They've got 90 days now to take this course in order to become certified.
Human Services is already aware of concerns from some child care providers, with some owners upset over the price and time spent on the trainings. One provider I spoke to wasn't even aware the new rules were in place, while another said they were intrusive. But the department says the changes have been in the works for years.
North Dakota has slowly been implementing every facet of the law. We did have 3 years to come into compliance. Everybody had been trying to inform the providers, this is coming, this is coming.
If a provider doesn't comply, there are consequences.
There would be fines that are outlined in the Early Childhood Services Program admin code. That being said, we're doing our best to avoid that from happening. We need to give providers time to come into compliance with this new rule.
But supporters of the new rules say it's better to be safe than sorry.
You can never be too safe, and the training that they're requiring really is essential training.
In Fargo, Veronica Marshall, Valley News Live.
The new rules also require sudden infant death syndrome prevention training for staff before they can care for infants on their own. For more information on how to find locally licensed childcare, visit our website, valleynewslive.com. Fire crews were a little busy tonight at a home with a fire in South Fargo. One person was home at the time but was able to escape unharmed. Firefighters were able to quickly put out the blaze. However, the cause of the fire is still under investigation. The second day of April, and we still saw snow. We're wondering if we're going to see any relief overnight. For that, let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson for our current conditions. Hutch?
Well, a short break, if nonetheless, as we head through the overnight hours after 5 inches of snow was recorded across portions of the border counties near South Dakota. And we had also a couple of inches about here in South Fargo today. The radar quiet in our area for the most part, but there's more snow heading our way. Winter weather advisories for all of our southern counties until at least 7 in the morning. More snow expected down toward the Twin Cities. A trace of 2 an inch in our southern counties, 1 to 2 inches in the far south along the South Dakota border with pockets of 2 to 5. Sisseton out towards St. Cloud. And the storm is going to continue to bring windy conditions and icy roads that have caused travel trickery for many the last couple of days. We'll have details on some more snow in the forecast here in just a few minutes.
All right. Thank you, Hutch. Well, it was a busy day for highway patrol officials after multiple crashes on I-94 in Fargo this afternoon. A 25-year-old Moorhead woman is being treated for life-threatening injuries after she was ejected from her car shortly before 3 o'clock today. She was entering eastbound I-94 near the 45th Street exit when she lost control, crossed the median, and went on to westbound side. She was hit by a car driven by 41-year-old Lika Muroki, who was also taken to the hospital with serious injuries. Crews closed the interstate and diverted traffic away from the area for about an hour. And then just 2 hours after the interstate reopened, multiple vehicles crashed on the west side of I-94 near the University Drive exit. It took crews about half an hour to clear the scene. No injuries were reported. A settlement has been reached between Polaris and the Consumer Product Safety Commission as the company has initiated a new recall. The Minnesota-based company will pay a more than $27 million civil penalty, which resolved 2 late reporting claims from 2016. Now they're recalling the RZRXP 1000 recreational vehicles from 2014 to 2018 because of a fire hazard. You should immediately stop riding the vehicles and be sure to contact a Polaris dealer for a free repair. Well, one of the most unsettling moments for a parent can be when their teen is about to become a new driver. But a new educational program in the area is empowering young people to address the issue of teen driver safety. Valley News Team's Joseph Ojo shows how the program aims to reduce the number of car crashes and some things parents should consider before handing over the car keys.
Because driving is a responsibility. It's a very big responsibility, and it's a privilege. It's not a right given to you. So it's important to make sure that they know what they should be doing and what they shouldn't be doing on the road.
If you believe laws are supposed to be enough to protect new teen drivers on the road, experts say you are wrong. Parental involvement should never end once a child gets his or her license, and the behaviors of parents behind the wheel can influence driving habits in teens.
I try, put my phone away. Other distractions, not switching the radio all the time.
The riskiest time for teens start the moment they get their license because of a longer process of learning.
Aware that crashes aren't accidents, they can be prevented, and fatalities can be prevented too as well. So it all comes down to a choice.
Schindel-Decker also says it is important to follow your gut feeling because while your child might think they are ready, not all teens at the age of 16 are mature enough to get behind the wheel without supervision.
That if we see something, that's a learning moment for him. So, if we see, a car following too close, I ask him, is that a safe stopping distance between a car?
Parents should be leading by example. No cell phone should be visible to children, and you should not be speeding. Lastly, it is important that parents wear seatbelts and show courtesy on the road. You don't want your teen to engage in road rage. In Fargo, Joseph Ojo, Valley News Live.
And April is National Distracted Driving Awareness Month. For those who are writing, reading, or talking and texting while driving, officials will be cracking down on you, even if you're stopped at a red light. They want to remind you, if you drive, you text, you pay. Later on Valley News Live at 10, hear the story of a mother of twin boys as she gets ready to welcome a set of twin girls to the world. Plus, why having high blood pressure could affect a woman's pregnancy. We explain right after this break.